focus your tone onto reality.
Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Tales from Peridia. Today we are joined by Darth Raven and Josiah Bruff, two very special homies, two very special guests. We've had them on before, and now they're very special because these fuckers sold out and sold their soul to work with the devil of YouTube and Star Wars. Nah, I'm just messing. I gotta look into the jokes with all the internet hate. How you guys doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Tired, very tired.
You know me, right before I came onto the stream, I had to adjust a little bit of my frame, It was like one little spectacle, like one of those picture frames that it's like a little bit of a peck right in front of the post. You're like, shit. All right, let me open it one more time. And I just take that one shit out. And it's like a little spectacle, but I clean it though. And it's just like, it just looks so beautiful. The Hayden Natalie, poor man. I hate to brag about it. Lord.
No, brag about it. Show us, dude. Go pull it into the cam.
No, bro. It's in the other room. I had no room.
I'll show a picture from your Instagram on it.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Now, that's just like my highlight. And I've been hyping that shit up and been putting a lot of Anakin and Padme. It's just like one of those compilation vids, just to really hype me up. And I'm like, man.
That's awesome.
Well, Draven, Josiah, what have you guys been up to since the last time you guys were on Tales from Peridia?
He can go first.
All right, well, let's see.
I was setting this up. Yeah, I'm ready.
I've been doing a lot of conventions. I got an opportunity to meet you, Lord, and not Draven yet. He's trying to avoid me from these conventions, but
yeah, I know. He keeps telling me that he's gonna come to these conventions we're all going to, and then the day of, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be Ray Park. I'm not coming."
Man, he wants those. I used to be like one local home cons. Don't go out of state. Just stay around your home area, But hey, I forgive you that. I forgive you for that, Anthony. It's okay. It's all right. I'll let you stop.
Let me take a pause. I told you why, right? I'll tell everyone why. The SpaceCon plan that I had went straight to hell because I bought the father instead.
Oh my God.
Come on, is that a bad thing? Is that so bad?
It's not.
I had to do it.
Who am I to say? I had to spend nearly like $1,000 on that Hayden. Well, excuse me. Oh my God, I had a little tongue twister today. Hayden and Natalie autograph. So I mean, I feel you on that. But you know what? Shoot. But overall, I've just been buying a lot of collections. Been doing a lot of sending autographs. I'm about to send my Samuel Jackson one of the Mace Windu Funko Pop. So I'm about to get that sent. I'm waiting for my Pedro Pascal to come back. So really, the thing I've been focusing on the most is lightsaber content, which I'm just slacking on for the past 2 weeks, but definitely, just autograph collections. Get all these heavy hitters. I just like to collect big A-lister type celebrities. It just those things are just like very low opportunity to have, so I want to take advantage of it.
I like that, bro. You never know when you actually see them at a convention that's not Star Wars Celebration, charging triple the amount that they would regularly charge.
Hey, like I told you before, bro, take every opportunity now before even that time comes. Even when I met Mark Hamill last year, I went all out for that man. I think I spent well over about $4,000, I think. Hey, but it was worth it. And then
I like that.
And I paid off with the firm, and it's just it was just worth it. That's why I was telling you, man, I've been doing a lot of conventions, and I just want to meet many people as I could and let Star Wars Celebration be like a family reunion that we get to see everyone. And the next celebration will be my first one. The 2019 one would have been my first one, but things happen. But here am I. Look at me. I'm doing a lot more things than I didn't even intend on doing the first time. But all right, I've been talking a lot. All right, Anthony.
No, keep going, dude. Well, so we're all gonna meet. Yeah, we're gonna meet at Celebration, right? That's what's gonna happen then.
Yeah. But it's gonna be 2 more years, man.
If you show up, Draven.
Why?
Bro, I'm like 10 minutes from there and watch me not show up.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
No, we will track you down and force you to come to Celebration with us.
I would love to. What's the question? What are we supposed to say?
Yeah, I was just asking, what have you been up to since the last time you were on Tails?
It's crazy.
Oh, dude, I'm too hype right now. Too much has changed for me. Too much. As of today, I think content creating or just being on Instagram, networking, like that whole bit that is rooted in theory sabers and lightsaber spinning stuff, it's taken up at least a third of my day at this point. As of today, I'm like full blown mode. I have about 27 posts locked and loaded. I have schedules now where I'm gonna meet my friends at Disney, make more stuff. I'm trying to talk to new people to collab with them. I'm trying to catch up with all the new Theory Sabers affiliates, which I lost count at this point.
Bro, the
But no. So when the number was manageable, what I'm saying is like I was trying to reach out and be like, hey, you know, if you ever want to collab, on top of everything you do by yourself, like I want to extend any help really. But the number got a little higher than for me to manage. But I guess what I was trying to say is just networking. And when I'm not doing like my daily life stuff, I'm just conversating with people, trying to make another collab opportunity, just another opportunity. So it's really crazy. It's a lot different from when we and the quality of my stuff, I have to say, is it's getting a lot better. So a lot has changed, a lot. But
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Lord,
it's
let me tell you,
crazy.
I'm like mad jealous of Anthony's content, man. It's like you guys legit. You live in California, you go to Disneyland like every fucking day, and I'm in Arizona, and I got no one except me going to the gym, you know. And it's like I probably know like a few people like on streams like this, but it's like, man, but he got if you all check him out, man, check out Darth Raven on Instagram. He got like such a best content.
No
I'm trying
pressure.
to be like him. I'm trying to really catch up, be like you, man, because you know right now. It's like I said, with all the traveling and a lot of expense I had to pay, you know, autographs and everything else. It's like I have not forgotten about doing my lightsaber content, and that's still always in the back of my head. In fact, as I was getting something to eat, I was taking pictures of some locations to do my videos at, and I found one which I'm gonna film it tomorrow night, and I'm gonna post it on Friday. That is like my goal. I'm trying to at least post like at least two posts every other week. I will say, just because of my schedule and everything else. But I just like that, you know, when you do a Theory Sabers affiliate, it's not like it's a full-time commitment. They very are flexible, like, and as long as you promote their stuff, and that's what makes it unique about this brand too. You can still get to be yourself. It doesn't always have to be about lightsabers and everything else. You can post it however you want. It's just with me, mine's like in the mixed bag. It's like on my stories, I've been posting a lot just so people know that I'm still active. It's just I may not be posting as much, but yeah, I can still continually be genuine and true to myself and post what I want. And but yeah, at the same time, I'm trying to be in competition with Anthony over there, though. So
as it should be. But I'll say on a serious note, when I take a look at you and your stuff, I think that, dude, there's nothing wrong with the frequency in which you post, because I see you as a convention guy and a guy who collects autographs. That's a different pace than whatever I'm doing, because I am blessed to have the location. So there's value in it. It just moves at a different pace, and there is no right or wrong. There's no better or worse, but that's the way I see it. I think everything you're doing has high value. In fact, I think when you flex, you know, your collection, whether or not you tag Theory Sabers, it's all a part of the bundle.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's hard to put into words. I apologize, but
No.
it's all towards the same bit. You know, it doesn't have to be like you said, have to have the lightsaber necessarily. Of course, it does help, but just any eyes that you get onto your page and all that, and then you direct them here and there with your IG story, you're good, man. It's not like you have to, as in you don't have to post every single day and feel this pressure. I would say it's more important to be yourself, dude. 100%.
Because you know, and that's why, and I was telling you before, it's just the very fact I just like to be included. You know, I like the vibe in the team, and just wherever I need to do, I just like to feel included. You know, and I didn't get that type of vibe even outside of that. Like maybe like at a gym or something like that, but people just go about their days and everything else. That's just it. But this is more for Star Wars. Is like a continual vibe of togetherness, and people get to community each other and actually keep in contact. You know, and in case you need somebody to talk to, they're right there, you know. and I didn't get that much of opportunities and don't have much out here as far as like me as a cult of Star Wars. And trust me, I am a cult. You can call it what you want, but yeah, but definitely for sure though. Even just like with Theory inviting me to be on their team as well, I kind of felt like I'm sure. I'm like, well, I was like, I don't know what else really did I did to deserve it, you know. But I thought, throw myself out there, you know, because that's what I learned was you have to network basically to really put yourself out there, and that's how you get to grow your brand and you bring more people into the fan base too as well. And so that's why I just do what I can, and I just, you know, even Star Wars Theory, he even liked what I posted today just on my autograph too as well. And then it's like, oh wow, and it's just yeah, but it just feels good when you feel included, no matter what you post on your content, because you know it's not just about chasing clout and everything else, and you just get followers like that. People just follow you for you, and then they like what you post, whether if you're like on a team or not. You see what I'm saying? But it's like I'm trying to like spin around now, but I don't know if I'm making any sense. But yeah.
Let me add to something that you said. So I know we just joked right now about like being in competition, but what you said about the community and being on the same team. So here's what's cool. So whatever, let's say I'm grinding 3 to 5 posts, maybe more in 1 week, right? That's what I do. Well, dude, we're on the same team now. So you're covering parts that I don't have, which is the conventions in which you travel and then the autographs, right? So we're on the same team. So instead of counting how much work we're putting as individuals, if we look at it that we're a team, and with all the other affiliates, you know, putting it all together and I don't know about serving Theory Sabers, but under the umbrella, we're all serving the same purpose, essentially, at the end of the day. So yeah. If that makes sense to you, I'm crazy.
No, that makes perfect sense.
I'm fucking crazy.
Well, since we're talking about Theory and Theory Sabers, have either of you guys like actually met Theory yet?
Oh, a couple of times, twice actually. Last year at SpaceCon is when I met him, and I was on his videos a couple of times. You know, I think it was that morning. It was they like one of the VIP people in, and I was like, first time I'm gonna go to his Theory Sabers booth. I have to. Yeah, so no, Theory is awesome, man. I've been watching his videos since 2017, and just when I watched his channel, as I was saying before, it expanded more my knowledge of just Star Wars itself, you know. And it's not just like black and white, this and that. It's more of like, I don't know, but it's more of like all these theories and ideology of Star Wars. Basically, he expanded more my mind on that than versus just generic of who Skywalker is or you know who's Palpatine. You know, just in those generic, he was able to like expand more my knowledge about that. So it was great when I had that conversation with him, and it's awesome, dude.
Hell yeah. Draven, have you met him yet?
Yeah, so I met him once. What happened was
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'll just take the hat off. I don't know.
Nah. I'm playing, bro.
I'll go.
They look like that one kid from Sandlot for some reason. I don't know
Sandlot right now?
Yeah.
Who the
I forgot that one character's name. I forgot, but I'm gonna tell you what you look like when you did that.
The star, right? The main guy, like the jock, like the main dude. But anyway,
maybe.
when I got picked up, I think that MegaCon was either 6 weeks to 2 months out, maybe even shorter, right? So that big opportunity comes, it means the world to me, all these things, and I had to do it. Like I had to jump on the first opportunity to meet him because I wanted to say thanks in person. And for a guy like me, it was kind of extreme because I don't travel too much. And then, you know, something of that nature without enough planning, I go like this, like financially, I had to make the jump. And I'll remind everybody, dude, admittedly, I didn't follow Theory throughout the years and all that. So my take is pretty unique. There you go.
I'm kidding. I'll let the fuck around with you.
I'm actually kind of glad in a sense that my experiences with him, and I'm not putting words in either of you guys' mouth, but that is to say for anyone that might have had him on a pedestal, which is earned for doing what you do for as long, I actually just came into it level-headed. you know? So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But it's funny because now that I start to watch more of his stuff and follow more, that I'm kind of like, it's like, oh shit, I'm starting to look a little upward, but I'm trying just to stay level-headed and chill about it, you know? But that whole bit about maybe being a little starstruck, it's hitting me, but it's hitting me late. But I went to MegaCon in Florida, yeah, to say thanks in person. And again, you're talking Star Wars, so I'm dude, like I wasted the opportunity, and all I did was like, I basically said all my fears and insecurities, like I'm like, bro, why'd you pick me? My page is so small, like I'm so scared right now. Like, what happens if I don't make the sale? Like I said all this shit, you know, about theories. Yeah, you know, it's like it came from a place of care, but I guess what I wanted out of that conversation was, I guess, more than anything, I wanted to ask him point blank, like, what do you expect from an affiliate? Because if I had a clear vision and a clear target, I would rather follow that path immediately and do things right off the bat. Versus, I mean, I'm clearly an overthinker, but overthinking it and just either doing too much, too little. I just wanted to hit the mark if possible, but yeah, that's kind of how the conversation went. It wasn't necessarily about Star Wars, but yeah, I did meet him once. Yeah, tell us about when you met him.
Yeah, Lord is here.
It was at ICCC. I was actually heading to go meet Roger for like the 5th time within like 24 hours.
Nice.
Excuse me. But so the way it was set up was you had like the Ninja Turtles on one side and Roger was right next to them, and then Theory was right across from Roger. So they kind of had no choice but to go past the Theory Sabers booth to meet Roger, because there was a big ass line. Not only for Roger but for Theory too, because the 3 main people that had like big lines that I saw was Katie Sackhoff, Roger Christian, and Theory. So that was pretty cool to see, especially for Roger. More of a Roger fanboy than a Theory fanboy, even though Theory is the inspiration for starting Star Wars nerd. But it was dope. It was cool talking to him. Told him about my sequel trilogy. Said it sounds that it's not hard to beat Disney at writing a sequel trilogy, and it's really not. But you know, kind of ran into a little bit of George Lucas-y in this, where I've got to kind of outdo the last one, and it's starting to stress me the fuck out. And I haven't even finished the full first story. But you know, he was super down to earth, super cool, just took the time to actually like talk to me about my random ass stupid stories. And you know, he complimented me on this George Lucas hat, you know, the famous Jedi hat.
Nice.
But yeah, he was dope. He was cool as shit. Not gonna lie, when I met him, it kind of felt like these sunglasses were kind of taken off. You know, like whenever you looked up to somebody for so long and then you meet them, and then like afterwards, like I was excited that I met him, but I was like, okay, cool, I met Star Wars Theory. Like, you know, I mean, to be honest with you, like a lot of my interactions with celebrities are kind of like that. Like even with like Ivana Sokno and like Manny Jacinto, like I can say that I met them. Like I was super excited the day that I met them, but then like, yes, I get giddy when I open up this damn portfolio and I got Sam Witwer's auto right there, and then freaking me and Ivana, and then of course, you know, Manny.
That's the exact same one I have for him signed.
But like, I don't know. Like once I meet these people, I'm just kind of like, all right, cool. I met him.
All right, job's done.
But now, once I meet like Hayden Christensen, like I probably will never shut the fuck up about that one.
Yeah, met him 4 times, actually 5.
Yeah, I'm in competition with Josiah, bro, and fucking Tony. Like, I gotta
Oh
catch
man, you gotta
the
get.
fuck up
I'm
and
stuck by
like,
5 conventions on you, bro. Okay.
don't try me. I will go broke hitting every single convention back to back.
Oh, here's what I will say. Let me just pick up on that for Katie Sackhoff though. So crazy enough, I came across her at the airport in San Antonio.
Nice.
So I was at one of the departure boards and everything, looking for my flight, and I was drinking my water basically, and then I was about to turn around and everything, and she was wearing I think it was yellow shirt, something like that, and I was like, in the corner of my eye, I was like, I almost said Bo-Katan, almost out loud. I was like, is that Bo-Katan? Like what? I was like, are you Katie? And she was like, yes, I am. I was like, oh, I think, can I please have a selfie of you? And she's like, of course, and all. And she was very sweet. But it's just so weird when you come across celebrities. Like when you go to conventions, you have to pay, you have to say hi, and then they get things signed. But when you outside of that, and it's like she's just a normal person, you don't even notice. But it's like even I know. So it's like it's just so crazy because on my phone moments ago, I think I was watching some clips of The Mandalorian, something like that. She was in there, and it's just surprisingly minutes later after looking at departure board and then just turn around after I drink my water. She was right there, so it was just so crazy. And also another guy I met, I have to share this one, Lauren Peterson though, because he's a primary model maker in the original trilogy. He's very well known. He also he's well known for making a lava scene from the Revenge of the Sith, I know, and also the Sandcrawler too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And it's just so interesting. I got a chance to meet him because even days before I was watching the documentary Industrial Light Magic, and I like the things that he talked about and how he create things, too, because Star Wars is always about creativity, and you're just doing things that's impossible, and that's what I-11 basically is for us, and that's why I had a privilege meeting him at the airport. And I'd say the conversation, we were standing right in the middle while everybody's going in and out of terminals and this and that. It was literally right outside of the security checkpoint and everything. And I was like, wait, man, is that Lauren Peterson? I was like, man, the airport is strong in the force. Like, what the hell? And that's why after I met him, I was like, what if Sam Witwer's around?
You kept making the run.
It was the second time though. It was less than 5 minutes apart. I was like, who the hell? It was crazy though. When I had a cool conversation with him, bro, he was such a soft gentleman too as well. And it's those type of legends, because he is up there in age. You just never know when you get a chance to meet them, even at the convention. So it's I don't know if that's gonna be my last time seeing him, because if I've been told this was his first convention at Rebel Scum, I think. Maybe. Was it? I don't know.
I think so. It was his first, I think it might have been his first U.S. appearance or something like that.
Yeah, for Lauren Peterson. I think that was his first convention, but it was such amazing to meet him. So the vibe is just so different when you meet these people at conventions comparing to outside of convention. You get to see their own selves. Hey, you know what? Hold on. I'm just going to throw this out there. So you were there, Krennic, you were there at Game of Busters, Dave and Busters, I think.
Yeah.
Because the room, they said at first supposed to be VIP, but then all of a sudden,
don't even get me started on this dumbass shit. I will not forgive Dave and Buster's, and I will not forgive Rebel ScumCon for that fucking clusterfuck of an after party. But I know it's not on Dave and Buster's because I talked to Bobby and them it's not on Rebel ScumCon because I talked to Bobby and them the next day, and they were like, "What the fuck are you talking about? We have no idea." They had no idea that that room was even set
up. They
up.
were told it was VIP. It was all these nice trays of meals and everything, chicken and rye. They got some beef rib tips and grains and shit, man. So it was it was really good. but it was man, it was good, man, bro. But when I was in there, because it was at one point, it was a flood of VIP people who were coming in there. Then they told they had to get out, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I'm supposed to be in this room. And the girl's like, yeah, and she's like, you got VIP, don't you? I was like, yeah, I do. She's like, what time are you in here? I was here an hour ago. She's like, okay, just cover up your jacket. You can stay in here. I recognize you. Just don't show your badge or anything like that. Crazy, because I don't know who that room was, and I don't know who's going to be in there. But, dude, by the time I was eating, talking to my friends, David Collins walk up in there. Sam Witwer walk up in there. Dang. Matthew Woods walk up in there. So it was almost every celebrity at that Rebel Scum was right in there. And I was like, holy shit.
Dude, Josiah, did you hear the story of how me and Wrath were technically the second and third person to meet Sam Witwer at Rebel ScumCon?
No, I
Bro,
hear me now.
so literally, I don't know how Wrath or Gazer, I forget which one of the two, got the information that Kentucky had gone to go pick up Sam Witwer, and me and Wrath had gone to go do something. Oh, we were walking around the convention. I was like, I need to go smoke me a cigarette real quick, dude. And we walked outside, and I'm just sitting on the bench, smoking a cigarette. All of a sudden, the car pulls up, and I'm talking to Wrath, and I was like, how fucking crazy would it be if Sam Witwer were to just, pop out of this car? Sure enough, I take a hit off the cigarette. I look up, Sam Witwer right in front of me. I'm like, Wrath.
Man, did you say anything? Did you say hi? Have a conversation?
Eventually, like I was like, "Hey Sam, how you doing?" He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then he walked in, and then I almost didn't get his autograph on Friday because I was like, the dude just got in. It's 7:30. The con closes at 8. Like, I don't feel like bothering the dude. Like, I have no idea how long he just traveled. And I went and got good old, where's it at? Where the fuck's it at? Here it is. Went and got my good old Andy Sacombe auto. And I looked over and Sam had like 20 people in his line. I was like, I'm going to be dumb as fuck if I don't get in this line right now. So I ran up like 5 flights of fucking stairs to go up to my room to drop off my Andy auto and pick up my fucking redemption ticket. Because honestly, as much fun as I had at Rebel ScumCon, fuck those redemption tickets. I'd much rather just walk to the table and pay right there. Those
there were a lot of issues with that, though.
I was so scared of losing.
They'd rather do redemption tickets rather than just paying at the table. I was like, yeah, I think they're probably going to do something about that next year, though. But yeah, definitely for sure.
Yeah, because, hold on, I got mine right.
See, I don't need to travel and go out there, man. Sound kind of funny.
But no, Anthony, you know what's crazy?
I'm just kidding.
But no, but I'm serious though. But like when you
like it was a pain in the ass keeping these on hand, so you didn't.
But Anthony, here's what's the greatest part though. But it's like that's like the most same thing. You just meet these celebrities outside of conventions. Sometimes you get to see their actual selves, how they actually like. So it's like they have to pay their brand, but when they're outside of convention, they have to like they just go as is basically. Because even when I look at Sam Witwer at the bar and everything, I think we were talking. I was like for a good 3 or 4 minutes. We were just talking about politics and everything like that, So, but I mean, yeah, we had like a great conversation. But that man looks tired as fuck. But
all the celebrities looked exhausted as fuck.
Yeah, I can't imagine how. I was like, how can you hold that like happiness and all that face throughout the whole autograph? And now it's like when I see you like, ugh. I can't blame them because I mean, hey, we're all humans, we're all tired. They all got to work, Because at the same time, they're working too. So it's like, yeah, man.
To say something to that, I give them props for being tired. It means that they gave their all and they stuck it out for as long as they possibly could. I respect that a lot. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, you don't get much celebrities that do something like that. They don't at all. So no, it's very fact he even took the time, and he took a lot of time with these fans too as well. Like if I can count average, it was like nearly 3 to 5 minutes per person. It's crazy. Then at one point, I think when they got close to the end of the show and everything else, and he kind of had to speed up a little bit though. But no, it's just those things, especially when you're having a good conversation with celebrities, you want to take all the time. It's so good.
Yeah, you're paying all this money to fucking get their autograph, so it's like, yeah, I'm taking my time, brother.
Last thing I just got to throw this out there though, just to share. But I remember when I went to Chicago last year, and when I met Mark Hamill, everybody in line, he was just signing autographs. There's barely no communication. But by the time it got to me, it's just like the whole space of time went so slow. I would say I have nearly a minute and a half conversation with him. And it's and he smiled at me. He gave me eye contact. I was like, I'm really looking at Luke Skywalker himself. Like, oh my God. And it's like, it was just crazy. Just crazy though. It's like the space of time slowed down. Just like when you go to do a photo ops, everything else just went silent and all your ears and focus was on them. That's
Dude, I wish that's how photo ops were for me. Every time I go to do a photo op, it's literally like, hey, okay, get the fuck out.
Hey, you know what?
Every single time, but I can literally go up and get like an autograph, and it literally just be like what you said with Mark Hamill, just fucking him signing it. But it literally feels like time slows down when I'm getting an autograph. But
Yeah.
photo ops, nah, that shit's like, all right, get the fuck on.
Hey, I got a chance to hug Hayden Ewan because he was like, oh, he loved my shirt. And I said, can I have a bro hug? He's like, oh, absolutely, of course. Give me a big snug over, And Hayden Christensen, he was already go. He already knew me and whatnot. But it was so funny. It was that one day I was in my other friend's line helping him handle his stuff to get signed, And I was not wearing my shirt of like, me and Hayden, like showing all my reunion photos. But like he looked up, smiled at me. He's like, "It's great to see you again, my man. How's it going?" It's like he recognized me. I was like, "What?" And it felt so unreal.
Bro, that's how it felt with Manny Jacinto at Ocala Comic-Con a couple weeks ago, bro. Fucking, I met him on Saturday, like right before me and Clone Force had our panel. So it was like a real quick, like I met him at like 11:57 and my panel was at 12. So it was like I just had like a really like it was honestly like maybe a minute conversation at most, but it literally felt like a 10-minute conversation with him. Like we were just bouncing ideas back and forth about like what we would love to see done with Kymir in the future if he's gonna come back, like. And then the next day I stopped by to give him one of my business cards to try to get him on an interview. And he looked up and he instantly recognized me from the day before. I was like,
Nice.
"Oh, what?" And then actually Tate Fletcher, Emily Swallow, and I didn't get to talk to Katie, but Ezra Taylor Gray, they all remembered me and Wrath of Mandalore from fucking Rebel ScumCon. And Tate Fletcher actually remembered Wrath by name. So that just goes to show you that these guys like actually pay attention and they actually like give a fuck about their fans, and
Exactly.
it's fucking amazing.
It's just hard. How could they? Oh yeah. So how do I treat people when they meet me?
All right, Mr. Stay-at-home con,
Mr. Darth Draven. No. No, so I think it is crazy though. I just want to say hundreds of people, thousands of people. So to be remembered like that is insane, I know that Ewan McGregor, so things got so wild. I was dressed up until this day. I can't remember if he said hello there or not. I can't remember if he said that or not, but I know for a fact that I didn't make eye contact. Like I just couldn't. Dude, I'm like out of it, dude. He like, said hello there because I like to bow sometimes when I shake people's hand. I think that's all I really did. But maybe I got so nervous I was talking down, but I don't remember.
How do you like not him saying that though? Like imagine in the autograph line, he'd be like, "Hello there." Okay, hello there. Just imagine,
No,
just
dude,
imagine how many people are doing a Obi-Wan Kenobi impression, and, like while you're in line, like.
Well, I have this system where I meet celebrities if they're, as you would say, A-listers, to the point where I get nervous. And what I try to do is I try to pre-plan what I'm gonna say, because like Kenrick said, they heard you out quick. So if you're not sharp, you might just lose the opportunity. You might get flustered, say hello and bye when you didn't mean to. So the thing is, with Ewan, I had brought 2 lightsabers, and I was so nervous to ask him, hey, could you hold my saber? Can we clash? That was my goal. So that's why I can't remember if he said hello there or not. I'm over here checking to make sure the sabers work, right before it's my turn. But yeah. But I can talk about Ray Park, man. I think we broke past 15 minutes. That's 100% with certainty. I think
How did you get him to actually show up to a fucking convention, bro?
That's the catch. It wasn't a convention. It was like a comic store a few cities down. And I brought my staff and all that. I didn't know he spends so much time with individuals until I was in the line, because in the line you think, oh, this looks like about, I don't know, 40 minutes, right? And then it actually ended up being like 2.5 hours, which is good and bad. If you're impatient, it's like, oh dang, I've been here a little while, but it's good knowing that he spent the time with everyone. So again, I had to make sure, oh hey, look, this door is open for that communication and that conversation. You better open it, dude.
Man.
So yeah, I definitely asked him for a little bit of spinning advice, and he spun my saber. He showed me a few things. That was really cool.
My one and only time with him was back in 2019 at the 20th anniversary of Phantom Menace.
Mhm.
And you know what? And I was so happy he came to my local convention because Star Wars Celebration 2019 was potentially going to be my first celebration at that time, and I would have got a chance to meet him. And even they did a duo photo of it was Ian McDermott and Ray Park, and that was the first time they did. So that was like perfect to do like a duo photo at that time. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was also they did Sam Witwer and Ray Park. I think I'm about to find it, but I swear and I thought they did because Sam Witwer was there too as well. But when I met Ray Park at my local convention, Phoenix Comic Con at the time, see, that was at that time I didn't really much get into collection of autographs. I think I only had like one, but I didn't think I would really just need autographs because I don't know what to like really get signed. So I just do like photos. But even when I got to the photo op, which I know they're like usually fast and quick, but I think with this one though, it was like in the mid. So I had literally a 3-minute interaction with them in the photo op before the picture was even taken. So
Nice.
to me, and it's like it was just crazy because his line was just so super long ago. But seriously, Anthony, I'm so jealous of you for one thing, because
What's
you're
that?
37, right? You're 37?
Say,
You're 37, 38?
38.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah, you're 10 years apart. Man, because if I was your age, I would have got everybody by now because I know you've been doing conventions probably 10 times a lot more than I have. But
me? No, not at all. Not at all.
My first convention was back in 2014. That was literally my very first time. And it's like last year of my 10th anniversary of conventions, right? Because I took a few breaks every now and then. But because my official 10th year of going to the convention and then meet all these big A-listers in the very end, I wish very much that my 17-year-old self saw that in the future, bro. It's just crazy.
Well, yeah, I guess if you could take things back, just to have the list set out, right? And to have the goals so that the whole collection at some point, just that vision. I think the only OG thing that I did as an old man was, what they call LA Comic Con now. I went to the first one and when it was still Kamikaze, but the only thing to note on that is Stan Lee was still alive and he was doing photo ops and autographs, but I didn't.
No.
At the time I was, I don't know, dude, 18, 19, I don't know. My point is $250 at the time with a part-time job seemed like too much for me. It was a little bit out of reach in that moment, so I didn't jump on it, but
No, but like for real though, it's like people are like, wow, your age and everything a little bit older. I'm just saying, I'm not calling you old, but it's just like,
no, I joke about it. I don't take anything serious.
But like you guys like had a great opportunity
Mhm.
to actually meet OG people. Like if there was expense at that time, you got a chance to meet Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill, and it's like I was lucky enough. I would say one of the OGs I would say I met, not in the Star Wars show, but technically outside of it, is Kevin Conroy. When I met him back in 2017, and I got 2 autographs from him. But you know what? I didn't get one for myself. I just get one for my brother and my sister who grew up watching it with me. I didn't think
That's
of myself.
very nice of you.
So that's
dude,
why.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so I remember like it was yesterday, man. He was standing on top of the autograph table and everything else. He's like, "I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman."
Nice.
Wild. I was the first person in line. And everything else, and how was my very last time I saw him?
Oh man.
Cause did I tell you I got the tattoo right here?
Nope.
Gee.
Got that memory, so I had to. I wish I showed Mark Hamill this one. He would probably trip if I was showing this one because this one and it's like in red. It's just like ha ha ha. But it's like,
You know what's funny? I have a Batman build on right now.
hey, fire,
Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
And then there's me, not a Batman.
Dude, grab something, grab anything. Just draw it on a paper.
I mean, I got the Dark Knight movie up there, but I don't feel like getting it.
No, you don't have to.
Nah, you just speak of Dark Knight, 2000. Yeah, I saw that movie premiere night. Yeah, I was like 11 or 12, I think, when it came out. I saw premiere night, and even The Dark Knight Rises. I still, what would still bother me to this very day is when my brother went to go see Attack of the Clones, Literally the theater next over, I went to go see Spider-Man, the first film of Tobey Maguire. Hey, but you know what? It's still nostalgia. I mean,
Hell
hey,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw the first Spider-Man movie. I mean, that's like a win, but damn, because he knows I was a Star Wars fan too, or something like that. I mean, it's like, man, I miss going to movies like that. Hey, I hope when they do something, I hope they really blow up with this Mandalorian because I am anticipating on this one. I think they're just hiding like a lot of like the big stuff. Basically, they're trying to really not tell much of a story around. They just like throwing things in there just to hype people up. And as it probably gets closer, we probably get like another trailer or something like that. But that Mando Grogu movie, it looks interesting. But I'm very intrigued of Starfighter. That I am intrigued of how they're gonna do that. But
Yeah, I'm excited for the Mando and Grogu. I'm gonna say this till the day I die. Multi-billion-dollar company. That's the best name you could fucking come up with. The Mandalorian and Grogu. Really? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Give me something better. But Starfighter, I am very, very skeptical just because of all the star power that's in that movie.
I'll tell you this for sure. They really pushing with Lucasfilm. They really pushing more of the Mandalorian movie and as well as the Starfighter movie versus the Rey movie. But they keep pushing it back, or they just like putting it on pause or something.
Bro,
like
they
that.
keep announcing all these projects, and then where the fuck are they?
Yeah, but it's all right. I mean, it is what it is. Disney's gonna be Disney. What they're gonna do, but.
Well, boyos, fortunately, I've got work in like 4 hours, so I need to.
Oh wait, shit! What time is it? Where you at? Like 9?
It's going on 1 o'clock in the morning right now.
Thanks a lot, Anthony, coming up with this time.
Hey, we discussed it beforehand. You could have said no or another time. I just threw out anything.
If I'm late to
we'll
work
have a part two
tomorrow,
of
it's
this
Anthony's fault.
Hey,
Well,
look,
here's
we
the
can have,
good
like, a part two
news.
like that another time. So.
Yeah, let's say we're not finished. The good news is we can do this again and we
Oh,
can
hell
finish this
yeah.
up. Yeah, I'm down.
Dude, I enjoyed that. I'm for sure down to do this another time.
Yeah.
Fucking, because
Now,
I
if you
do
don't
got a
mind.
couple more questions about like the theory affiliate stuff, but not trying to drag this one out. I do want to
respect
get to
that.
sleep a little bit.
Well, if you
No, I
don't
respect
mind,
that.
I'm just gonna be caressing my little Hayden and Natalie Portman autograph and put my collections right next to each other, take some little pictures and videos, put on my TikTok. So I'll let y'all be. But hey, appreciate y'all so much.
Thank
No,
you guys
you.
for
Appreciate
coming
it.
on here and having this great conversation.
Nice.
Okay, we're
Where is it? Where is it?
Hey, you know what?
Nice.
I'm still waiting on
Dude,
that
how does
show.
that look if we
That
go
show.
at it? Like, meet me on the other end?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah, like
Wait,
that.
let me get a picture.
Dude, do it.
Wait. Let me do this one.
I'm gonna screenshot.
My
It's awesome.
all right. So even though we're still recording, scratch that idea I had about the thumbnail. I totally just got the fucking thumbnail right there.
Oh, okay, perfect. It worked out. It
Yeah.
worked out.
But thank you guys again for coming on and having a great conversation. And thank you guys at home for watching. And may the force be with you always.
Always.
Peace.
Yeah.